Cooking with Oakley. Today we have some more Gousto recipes. So I have 5 recipes for 4 people. There's just me, so it means that I do freeze them, and I will share with you how I freeze them. So this particular one is for bacon and mushroom Alfredo. Let me show you. A lot less ingredients on this one. Quick cook spaghetti. This one's like a 10 to 20 minutes and it should be done. Mushrooms, which I have to say are my favourite. There's 2 of those, so it's quite a bit, isn't it, really? Then we have some Italian hard cheese, 2 lots of that, some Parmesan, some soft cheese as well, we like that as well. Then we have a black parsley, just 1 pack, 5 grams. Have some bacon lardons, 2 packs. Some Chinese rice vinegar, and also some roasted garlic to speed things up rather than cutting them up and trying to make them into a paste. So I will come back with my knife and chopping board ready to get all of this prepared, and I'll go through a few of the steps. If I'm up to it, I will show you with me cooking something. Otherwise, I'll just come back and show you the end result, followed by how I pack it up for freezing to rewarm, and also rewarming instructions as well. So I will see you back here in a little bit. Alright, so the bacon and mushroom Alfredo is probably, looking through these ingredients, probably the simplest as far as prep goes. So I have brought my mushrooms, really, but what all we are actually doing, and whether you are serving 2 people or 4 people, doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Only prep really is your parsley. It's 5 grams, 2 to 4 people, doesn't matter. There are some mushrooms too. What they want you to do is just wash them and tear them into your dish. And the bacon are already lardons, so no cutting of them to do, just cooking them off. So as far as prep goes, all you really need is the parsley. And like I say, it's not going to make any difference whether you're 2 or 5 people, it's the same amount. So if you want more, because I'm doing for 4 people, I know I said 5, didn't I? If you're doing for 4 people and you want more parsley, then you probably have some to hand, even if it's only dry, but it should be enough for 4 people. But for my opinion, this is rather a lot for 2 servings. That's a lot of parsley for 2 servings. So, but I guess they have a packet and they can't split it. So again, with herbs, go careful, you don't want to overcut them, because they do start losing their flavour. And like I say, the mushrooms, all I'm going to do is wash them, because they are very dirty, and break them into the dish. And all we are literally doing is cooking the bacon lardons in some olive oil, cooking the spaghetti in a different pot with some salt, and it's quick spaghetti, so it only takes 10 to 20 minutes, 10 minutes to 20 minutes, this recipe, so it is a quick one. With some salt, keep hold of some of that pasta water. Then you crumble your chestnut mushrooms once your bacon's ready with some roasted garlic paste, which is in a pack, and add your Chinese rice wine, some soft cheese and salt into the sauce mix when everything's ready, and then you add your spaghetti, your cooked spaghetti, into the sauce, and you are done. You just top it with grated Italian hard cheese and chopped parsley and black pepper. That easy. Alrighty, let me get cooking. Okay, and this is what your Alfredo sauce will look like before you put the pasta in. But when you put the spaghetti in, if the Alfredo sauce goes too thick, then you need to add some of the pasta water in there. They also say to add a little bit of parsley right at the end, and obviously you're going to sprinkle parsley. So let me get back to you. And this, my friends, is what we end up with. So a nice easy meal. I just sprinkled my parsley over, well, on all of them, but you might want to separate them out, and then I did the Parmesan at the end, and it looks delicious. So I'm going to eat this and I will show you what I do and what my consensus is at the end. Okay, that was really filling. And yes, I would eat it again. I got frozen. Is it the be all and end all? No. I think it relied on the flavour of the bacon being a lot more to carry the dish. But I couldn't overly taste a lot of garlic, even though we used a garlic paste, maybe double the amount. Parmesan, the hard cheese on the top, could taste that fine, no problem. But it was a little bland, I have to say. And I think it relied on the bacon to really come out of its shell and shine. I did need probably about, for the sauce, I did need a good half a cup of the salted water to make sure that that sauce was still nice and loose, not too tough. Anyway, here are the nutrition. So 546 calories, 5 grams of sugar, 21 of fat, 0.7 fibre, 11 grams of saturated fats, 25 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, and 1.9 gram of salt. And it is quite salty, but maybe I added too much. I'm going to go with that. And this is your how to make it. Like I said, it was almost too simple, and I think it really needed that bacon to come out and shine, and I don't think it did. Maybe there wasn't quite enough bacon with it, maybe it wasn't just wasn't very flavorful, really. But that said, would I have it again? Probably not. However, I do have it for the other meals, and I will eat it because I try not to waste stuff. So this is how I'm packing it up for the freezer. I have a little pot of Parmesan. I could have also done a pot of the parsley, but I'm fine with it being on top. The other thing I will do with all of my frozen ones, there's 3 frozen ones, is put about a tablespoon of water before I freeze it, because when pasta heats up, if you're going to microwave it, it will soak in a lot of the liquid. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon, so hopefully when it's recooked it will taste good. Let me try a piece of this bacon on its own. See, it's not very flavorful bacon. Doesn't taste like bacon at all. Interesting. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, I do appreciate it. I will get back to you, and most of all, take care of yourselves, and I hope you do enjoy it. It's worth giving it a go. It's simple. Maybe pick a more flavorful bacon. If that's going to have to carry the dish, you might as well want it to be really flavorful. Alrighty, take care guys. Bye bye.